Hey guys, this is Paul with convertingcopy.com, and today we're going to talk about how to get more subscribers on YouTube. YouTube's still very much the king of online video content, video marketing. So the more subscribers you have, obviously, the more regular faces you're going to have to put your content in front of. Every time you upload new content, your subscribers are going to be notified, and there's a much better chance that they will see that and that content will be viewed, which means more conversions for you or whatever you're trying to get done with that video. That's not the point. Today we're just going to talk about how to get more subscribers on YouTube, and I've come up with a nice little list here that's going to help you do and accomplish just that. So let's go through the list right now. Now, first off, a lot of people forget this one, most obvious, but it's important to just ask if you want more subscribers. Ask someone to subscribe to your videos, and more often than not, they will subscribe just because you ask them. Now, it's not as simple as just asking. You need to offer some sort of incentive, some sort of call to action or something like that to make them take action. A strong call to action is going to really get those people to take that action of subscribing to your channel. So, tell them the sorts of things they can expect with your channel if they subscribe, the sort of content you put out, the timetable and regular basis which you upload content. It's important to have consistency when you have your channel on YouTube, and to be uploading content on a regular basis. So find a sort of consistency that works for you, whether that's once a month, once a week, every day if you can do it. The more often the better, but the point is find a timetable that works for you and that you can stick to. Because there's something worse than uploading a handful of videos and then maybe one 3 weeks later and then maybe one a couple weeks after that, just kind of whenever you feel in the mood for it. You're going to lose your subscribers that way. They're going to see that you don't upload with any kind of consistency, and so that's an important point. So the time that you ask for the subscription is pretty important, actually. So you can go with the end of the video, which is good after you've shown your value throughout the course of the video. You've said, hey, this is my video. You just saw what kind of content I'm going to put out. Ideally, it was helpful to you. And if you like this, you can expect a lot more of it. So why don't you subscribe and be the first to know when I put out new content. So a little call to the action at the end of the video is a great place to put it. Another good idea is after a specific effective tip or moment in your video. So this is going to vary from niche to niche, depending on what kind of content you're putting out, or the topics rather of the content you're putting out. So, but say you have a tip video, you have 5 tips to do whatever. You hit them right off the bat with that first tip, which is just a no one really thought of it before. It's clever, you came up with it on your own, but it's very effective. And someone's saying, wow, that is a good tip actually. That's the time to hit them with that request for a subscription right there. Throw a little call to action box up, a little annotation, little card. Cards are the kind of the future of the YouTube, calls to action and live links and things like that. But for the moment, annotations work as well. So you can use annotations or cards. Just throw that up as soon as you put up that great tip, suck them in, and hit them with that offer of a subscription. And another option, of course, is to have the subscribe button kind of universally from top to bottom in your videos. And as soon as the video starts playing, you have that little watermark. You've seen it in videos on the lower right hand side. I'm going to have a video on how to do that in the coming days, so look for that. But that's another effective way to make sure you always have that subscribe button right there. And you could argue that you always have a subscribe button if they're on YouTube because it's right below your video. Someone can easily click that to subscribe. But the problem is if your video gets embedded on another website or something like that, then that button is not going to be there, of course. So the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner, that kind of watermark, is nice to always have that there so they can always subscribe to your video no matter where it shows up online. Alright, number 2, another way to get more subscribers is collaborations. So find someone else in your niche, someone who has probably ideally a similar subscriber level in terms of numbers compared to yours, so no one's reaching too far. And you can approach them and just ask them if they'd be interested in collaborating. And the idea here is just you're getting your content in front of their subscriber base, they're getting their content in front of your subscriber base, so it's a mutually beneficial situation in which you could both potentially double your subscriber bases just by doing some sort of collaboration. So different types of collaborations you could do would be doing a video together, tag teaming a subject, going back and forth, or maybe both of you has sort of expertise in a similar kind of topic within your niche, and you could do a joint video on that where you could throw back to each other for covering those specific aspects together, lending your specific expertises respectively. So that's a great way to do that. Mentioning someone is another great way. Just mention to your subscribers another channel which you like, and then they can do the same thing for you. So you're not really in their video, they're not in your video, but you're mentioning them. So that's putting it out there in people's minds. And taking that idea one step further is linking to each other's channels. So even better, you can throw up an annotation, a card, which has a link to one of their videos. Not so much probably to their subscribe page, because you probably want them to see one of their videos before they go ahead and subscribe, your subscribers I'm talking about. So if they can put a link to one of your videos, you can link to one of their videos in your own respective videos, and that's a great way to collaborate as well. And then you also have the feature channel section on your channel. So that's just that kind of blog roll, but for YouTube channels. On the right side, you can title it whatever you want, and you can put in relevant channels of other professionals in your niche, and they can do the same thing for you. And that is a great way to collaborate and get a lot more subscribers in that way. All right, third, for tips on how to get more subscribers on YouTube, we have a good trailer. This is basically the video which non-subscribers see when they come to your channel. So say someone just saw one of your videos and they're curious about you, but they're not ready to commit to that subscription. Well, they can go to they'll probably go to your main channel, see a little bit more about your channel, what it's about, and you want to have that trailer video there. That's the autoplay video which plays for potential subscribers, non-subscribers. And in that video, you can, like I said, kind of in the first point, just kind of go over the description of your channel, talk about how often you upload new content, the kind of content you upload, and basically a strong call to action as to why they should subscribe. So kind of pack all that in a short video. The shorter the better, because ideally you can convey your position on why they should subscribe without having to go on ad nauseum. So under a minute, definitely. 30 seconds, even better. So the shorter you can get it, the more effective it's going to be. All right, number 4 way in how to get more subscribers is an effective use of annotations and cards. I kind of touched on this in the first point, but using annotations and cards is a great way to get more subscribers because it's a way to engage with your viewers. You can make it kind of more colorful with annotations right now specifically because you can come up with your own custom images and then insert those into your video. So you can like design your own subscribe button and then just throw up kind of a hollow annotation window around that. So it looks like it's a built-in subscribe button. YouTube is of course kind of doing away with annotations in time. They're moving in the mobile-friendly cards because annotations do not currently or will ever, I suppose, appear on mobile devices. So if someone's watching one of your YouTube videos and you have an annotation for a subscribe link or whatever, they're not going to see that on their mobile device. So that's why YouTube has invented cards, and cards are going to become more and more functional and have more capabilities basically as time goes on. So I think in time you'll be able to do with cards what you can do with annotations. I think I'm paraphrasing, but that's what YouTube's intentions were with cards. They're going to do away with annotations. They said once cards can do everything annotations can do and more. So for right now, it's a good idea just to have both of those there and have things that just kind of pop up at, like I said, opportune times, and will prompt people to check out another video or just subscribe altogether. So make good use of annotations and cards. Good timely use. Alright, number 5 on ways to get more subscribers on YouTube is to leverage social media and other sources. So, your Twitter, your Facebook, your Google+, make sure every time you put up a new video, you have a link to it on all of those social platforms so that all of your respective followers on those social networks can follow back to your YouTube page and watch your video. And you do that enough times, and they see you're uploading content on a regular basis via these social networks, then they can see that, oh, this guy might be worth subscribing to because I can see how much video content he's putting out and, putting together and putting out there in the world. So that's a great idea. It just kind of works to be like a feed of all your videos that way, and a great way to engage with people as well. So definitely hit all those channels up, and use your blog as well. Every time you do a new video, talk about it on your blog, throw it up on the blog, embed it there, and that's just the more kind of satellite sites that you can cover, the more likely that you'll be able to pick up more subscribers. So definitely there's advantages in numbers in that way. Alright, number 6 is to provide incentives on ways to get more subscribers. Yeah, use incentives. So let's say you're at 1,800 subscribers and you have a goal of 2,000 subscribers. Well, make a video where you're saying, hey guys, I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. Once I get there, I'm going to give everybody like a free ebook or something like that. That's going to convince the people who aren't currently subscribed to probably subscribe, and the people who are already subscribed to maybe even mention you on Twitter or something like that, mentioning your incentive program basically for once you reach 2,000. You can make a custom tweet for them to send out, say, hey guys, I'm trying to get to 2,000, subscribe to me, and everyone's going to get this. All my subscribers are going to get this exclusive content. So that is a great way to get people excited about getting into helping you reach your goals, basically, is to give them something in return. As simple as that is. But it works. It does work. So think of some interesting incentives. Like I said, the ebook was just an idea. But you can do, like, depending on your channel, you might, like, do something crazy, like shave your head, or, I don't know, do a crazy dance or something like that. Just do something wild to excite people and get them interested in helping your cause. And then finally, on the ways to get more subscribers on YouTube, we have interactions. And this is basically just engaging with your subscribers and your non-subscribers, especially like in the comments section and when people send you messages privately and questions and things like that. Just make sure you get to everyone's questions in a timely and effective response window kind of deal, because when they see that you're very approachable like that, they're much more likely to subscribe to your channel when they know that, versus some guy who just uploads a couple videos and then disappears and then comes back out, uploads more videos, and never really interacts with anyone who has taken the time themselves to ask a question or something like that in the comments or anything like that. So the comments especially, because everybody sees those. So that's great for non-subscribers and subscribers alike. So that'll help you keep the subscribers you have and get even more subscribers from the people who are kind of on the fence, leaning one way or the other. So definitely engage with your viewers. Alright, that's pretty much it. If you have any more ideas on how to get more subscribers on YouTube, things that work for you, you can leave them in the comments. And thanks guys for watching, and good luck getting more subscribers.